Bodymantradailydose Salt Spa, located on 117 Terry Road in Smithtown. So let's see. Yesterday we ended off with trying to find your daily calm during the day, your meditation, whatever that is for you, that moves you to keep you engaged. At Body Mantra Bar, we teach you how neuroscientifically to stay in a steady state of flow through rhythm and breath and repetitive motion, and positive lifestyle changes will make you the best you want to be. So come join us. We're starting in the school system. We're empowering moms. We're empowering families. We're empowering young adults and children. So come be part of the movement that's going to sweep the nation. So today, let's talk about the big D. And I don't mean dancing your life away, or that would be a great one. The big D, depression and anxiety and fear. So unfortunately, I've been getting a lot of calls after the holiday for young adults that are full of depression, anxiety, young kids that are full of stifled through their anxiety, feel emotionally sick, calls from psychologists. They have kids that are cutters and very sad stuff. And you know, what I teach is repetitive motion of positive condition rituals you do during the day that can make you the best you can be. So just to touch upon depression and anxiety, because we all think we're alone, but we all suffer. We're all human beings. We all suffer. There's a lot of stresses in life. So let's talk about being overwhelmed and what makes you depressed. Let's try to identify that and what that looks like in your life, because always putting yourself in the situation that you feel overwhelmed, that's a habit. That's a negative conditioning habit. So just like we teach positive condition through repetition of, you know, eating healthy and clean and working out, blah, 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 the habit, and here's Miss Molly, who I'm happy to say is never depressed. So being overwhelmed, when you identify it, it becomes a habit. People say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overwhelmed, even if they're not. It becomes their emotional state. So you need to train yourself to get out of that emotional state. So when I work with people that are depressed and anxious, I said, what does that look like for you? And I don't leave them in their abstract mind. I transition them over to getting into gear. I'm a spark plug for them. Get into gear. And let's think about tangible tasks to transform your thinking out of I'm overwhelmed, I'm crying, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, to I feel awesome, life is great, I can overcome any obstacles, every obstacle is a challenge in my life, and what do you have to do from A to Z to make those words, I believe in positive affirmation, but make those words really happen. What is it going to look like to make it a challenge? What do we have to do during the day to accomplish that and transform that feeling of overwhelmness to life is great and it's a challenge? We have neuroplasticity in our mind. It's a neurochemical that builds brainwaves. So if we're always saying I'm overwhelmed, I'm miserable, I'm overwhelmed, guess what? Your brain takes over and you become what you say, because your brain releases those chemicals to put you in that state of exhaustion, overwhelm, and depression. It has that ability. So be careful when you talk to your brain. You can rewire, which we call now neuroplasticity. You can rewire your thoughts, rewire your words, and then I will teach you how to change that through strategies you do during the day to overcome the obstacles. So when you say overwhelm, depression, anxiety, it's not going to be in your vocabulary anymore, because you've transformed it into positive and challenges and obstacles and serving others and taking that feeling of and pushing it out there to people who need it. So I'm going to put you into gear. So the best thing to do is, just like a muscle, train. When people are depressed, I said, train harder. Go out and get it. Go out and get it. Work harder. Go get it. Train harder to be not depressed. Get that word out of your vocabulary. Train it like it was a muscle. Just like we work out, you have to train your affirmations and your desires like a muscle every day to change the wiring of your brain to get there, and strategies that we will teach you. So your motive matters. Don't tolerate your weakness. Don't tolerate it. Get up and go. Think of rituals and what your motive is to stay in that feeling that you're overwhelmed. And what your motive is to change it into obstacles. The best saying was, when we make, when life gives us lemons, we make lemonade. Same situation. So we teach you through daily rituals, and then hopefully you'll build up your own momentum of which to move forward. So then it becomes easy. It's not constant work, because let me tell you, it's more work to sit and stifle in anxiety and feel nauseous and sick than it is to start training to rise above that and get out and help others. I always feel like you will be inspired if you serve somebody with a higher purpose than sit in your misery. So I've worked with people with terminal illnesses, and you know what I used to make them do? Volunteer. Because we'd get them out of their heads to mentor and help others. And maybe number one, they would get better because the neurotransmitters would put them in homeostasis, so they would start to get better. And B, at least for that time being, they wouldn't think about themselves and they would help other people. And there's nothing like your motive of inspiring others to get out of your own way. So I always say, everybody can have a great quality of life, and success doesn't mean financial. Maybe it does to some people, but for most of us, it does not. So really, the quality of your life is determined on your home and what emotional state you live in. The quality of a life determines your emotional state. So if my emotional state is always, I'm miserable, I'm overwhelmed, I can't do this, well, guess what? That is the quality of my life, regardless if I'm living in a tent or a mansion, because I've worked with very, very high-end billionaires that have that mental state in their mind, and their life is not great. And then I work with the poorest of poor. And I went to visit India, worked in Calcutta. Those people are so happy because the quality of their life is they're going to work together as community, embrace, and they're going to work together. And the home that they live in, their brain becomes their quality, and their mind, thinking mind, has really, as a community, become supportive and great to get through any obstacles. And these people, you've never seen poverty until you've gone to India, and the love that's there. So my suggestion for people that do suffer anxiety or stress, the first thing you do is start reading something once a day. Get your mind out of your tush, I always say, and start reading something educational and positive. Turn the TV off unless it's a positive documentary. Read one piece of inspirational work a day. I hope you watch me, because that's what I'm here to teach parents and children so they become the best, happy, and productive adults they could be. So read, feed your mind, get rid of your wiring of I'm overwhelmed, and feed your mind with something positive. Hang out with positive people, because it will catch on. And then my biggest thing also through spiritual meditation, which we talked about yesterday, is fear is a physical thing. When you go into fear from being overwhelmed or anxious, your body goes into flight or fight. You release a lot of cortisol, you shut down, you blow up, you feel exhausted, and the negativity just keeps going on, and then the chemicals in your system take over, and you're worth nothing. So as I say, to train for fear, get physical, just like you're going to train your body. Work out hard, run, take a walk, take yoga, come to Body Mantra and Bar. You're going to love the classes. And through working through your anxieties and your exhaustion and your stress, your biochemistry is going to change. Give yourself about 2 weeks. So even though you don't think that your body's changing, your biochemistry is going to change, and your outlook is going to shift, and you're going to be happy because you're going to start developing those happy hormones. So that's it today. Take your fear and your anxiety and your overwhelmness that we call depression, train to get out of it, and I will show you how to do that. Please like us on our Facebook page, Body Mantra Daily Dose. Share with your friends. Let's help the community, because we are stronger as a team of professionals and friends and supportive family than we are by ourselves. I built this beautiful community, Body Mantra Bar and Salt Spa. I have 4 extra rooms that I want to make it like a WeWork Fit, where everybody comes in and they share space. They share space so we can all be able to create our health and our healing and energy work and sound healing and DOs and medicine. Let's work together. So if you're interested, please come down and visit us. We have a beautiful soul cave, running spa all the day, and a studio, and we have offices where we want like-minded people to come and work with us, because again, I empower people as a community, as a team. We will cross-promote and help everybody to get the word out and make things a little bit financially reasonable for us, so we have financial fitness as well. Train to get out of your depression and anxiety. Here we go. Work hard. Change your biochemistry. So let's do that now. My mala beads, repetitive motion. Just as easy to have positive conditioning as it does to have repetition, negative condition. We train Molly. I could throw this ball all day at this girl, and she's going to run and bring it back. Run and bring it back. So you see how repetition gets trained. Even, unfortunately, children that have become cutters, what is it? It's repetitive motion. So we need to train these kids to get out of harmful repetitive motion and move and breathe positively. What's smoking? You're inhaling repetitive motion toxicity. We're going to train you how to breathe, because what are you doing when you're smoking? You're gasping for breath in repetitive motion. So follow your natural heartbeat, work out. Follow your natural rhythm of your lungs and breathe in and breathe out. And let's change all your negative conditioning patterns to a positive feed. Let's go, Molly. Let's show them. So repetitively, we do the sun salutation. We inhale. Get out of my way, my girl. We exhale. You round down. Inhale, my daily dose of Molly. You bring your arms up over your head. You lengthen. You're strong and you're long. You know who you are. We're going to train yourself yourself right through that anxiety because it's nothing but a thought. Exhale, you're in downward dog. You're balanced and strong. Your core strength, you know who you are. Your solar plexus, your internal power. You slowly use your biceps to come down. You open your heart. You physically open it, and then emotionally will follow. You breathe in and out. You feel your heartbeat. Repetition, everything you want in life is through repetitive motion if it's positive. You ground down, you know who you are. Inhale, you're up and you're back. Your right foot is forward, your left knee drops. You bring your arms up over your head, you ground, you stay in stillness for a moment, you let your body lengthen and strengthen, letting all the systems in your body work properly. You roll up, inhale, your arms are up. Exhale, go out and get it. Repeatedly, your left leg goes back. You bring your arms up, you breathe deep, you hold your pose and grace. You let your muscles have time to adapt to the work you're doing. You come back, you come forward all the way and you're down. You can come on your knees and down, make it easy. Little rhythmic motion in your back. You do that 10 times for repetition to change your biochemistry. And then today we're gonna work a little bit on the abdominal wall. You lift your chest up and you're down into that C curve. So from the crown of my head to my knees, I'm a C. I lift up an inch and down. I don't overexpend energy when not needed. I slowly come up and down, up and down. Up. I do this 10 times is the lucky number. When I'm done with 10, I pulse 1 and 2. I'm in that C curve. 3 and 4, stomach in tight, navel to the spine. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. 1 and 2, breathe. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, breathe. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. I bring my arms up and I'm loving my comments from my people out west that are saying they love my crazy New York accent. Thank you so much. It makes me laugh at night. Up and down again. 10 more like this. You go up and down. Then you take your arms to the right. You twist, working your transverse abdominals, your obliques. You do it 10 times. Look at Molly, OCD, watching her ball for somebody, repeatedly throw it to her. And then you come up again, 1 and 2, breathe. 3 and 4, your stomach should feel it. You're strong and long. It's nothing but lactic acid. Strengthen your body, change your biochemistry, strengthen your mind. You're over 1, over 2. Breathe. 3, breathe. 4, 5 and 6, breathe. 7, 8, 9. Now you crunch up 1. You crunch up 2. You breathe. 3. We keep working. 4, 5. You got 5 more. Call us 838-3332-631 or text if you need assistance with any type of anxiety, depression. We are here as scientists and teachers in breath to teach you how to move through it and change the wiring of your brain to get fit and tone in your body and in your mind. So you do that sequence, the abdominals, 10 times, 5 to 10. Try 5, try 3. Do your sun salutations, repetitive motion, change your negative conditioning and habits to positive conditionings. We're trying to join all groups now so everybody could benefit. So if you're a mom at home, stay home mom, or you have a chronic illness or something, maybe just 30 seconds of a day watching me will bring a little smile to your life. I will be doing this every day. It's free. Like an apple a day, the Body Mantra Daily Dose will keep your stress away and make you productive and happy. Stay tuned to our Facebook page, which is Body Mantra Daily Dose, and our Instagram, and please share with your friends and come visit us at the spa. We have workshops, parties, Girl Scouts, school systems. It goes on. It's great. It's spreading like wildfire. Have a great day. Namaste. We'll see you tomorrow.